Hello everybody, today's collecting tips and tricks is going to be on shipping trading cards. If you have trading cards, you collect trading cards like I do. I've got hundreds of them in the Dr. Strange archive. On occasion you may end up trading some or selling some to free up some funds to buy new cards. If you've ever used the Postal Service here in the United States, you know that they have a tradition of mangling and destroying mail and packages. So you really want to take some time and over-package your trading cards. That way you ensure or help ensure they get to your customer in the same condition that you shipped them in. Think of the person you're sending the card to as a collector like you are, and how would you like to receive your cards? You don't want to buy something on eBay and have it a Gem Mint 10, and by the time you get it through the Postal Service, it's practically worthless. Those types of things. The cost is very insignificant, and I'll show you some tips and tricks on how to recoup that. Alright, so with any of my videos, I always got to put a disclaimer out. This is just one way to do it. There are many right ways to do this. If you like something in my video, go ahead and use it. If you do something adequate or better, great. It's just to give new collectors a starting point on how to ship their cards. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to use as an example, this is a trading card, one of the behind the lens cards from the 2016 Doctor Strange movie set. So we're going to use this as an example. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that into a penny sleeve. And all penny sleeves are as just an envelope of plastic. If you buy these from any of the reputable companies like BCW and stuff like that, they'll all be acid free and they won't interact with your cards at all. But the problem with them is they can be sometimes hard to actually get slipped in there. You end up catching the corner or dinging the corner trying to get it pushed into the penny sleeve. So one trick for that is to take a X-Acto knife or a pair of scissors and just snip the very corner or edge of one corner. That way when you open it, it slides right in without a problem and you don't end up dinging the corners or anything like that. So once we get that into the penny sleeve, I'm going to take my gloves off because we don't need to worry about contaminating the surface anymore. Some people use gloves, some people don't. That's just how we roll at the Dr. Strange archive. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to use a top loader. So all a top loader is it's a rigid holder for cards. This is how a lot of people store their actual collection, is in penny sleeves and in top loaders. I use slabs for mine. They're a really good way to do it. Again, if you buy these, the modern versions from any of the good stores are not PVC, which is PVC will interact with your cards. They're made out of a plastic that shouldn't interact with your cards. So all we're going to do is just carefully pop the top, carefully slide the card in to make sure that you don't ding any corners. And then depending on the thickness of the card sleeve, you get it right down in there. These come in various different sizes. They fit the standard 35 point all the way up to your 100s, your 130s and stuff like that. So they make them for all different sizes. You just want to make sure that you pick a size that isn't so tight you're going to damage the card pushing it in there, because you do have the penny sleeve on. It's going to be a little bit thicker. All right, so once we've done that, I'm just not going to throw this into an envelope and mail it, because this still could be very easily bent or destroyed in the Postal Service. So I go a couple extra steps. Some people will tape the top of this opening to keep the card from falling out. I don't do that. If you do use tape, don't use Scotch tape, don't use packaging tape. Any tape you use around your collection should always be the blue painter's tape, because it's much less adhesive. If your card happens to pop to the top and stick to the tape, you carefully peeling it off isn't going to damage your card or anything like that. So here's a trick. Anytime you use this tape, take one end, fold it over, and then when you stick this over the end, your customer has a pull tab where they can very easily remove the tape. Sometimes it's hard to get that tape up, especially if you used Scotch tape or packaging tape. You got to take a razor to it. You have to dig at it to get it up, and you can start really manipulating that top loader, and you could end up damaging the card. So use the blue painter's tape anytime you do that. It works great. A lot of people have them in the garages and in sheds and stuff like that, so it works out really well. So from here, again, like I said, I'm just not going to throw this into an envelope. I'm going to use a team bag, and what a team bag is basically you can package multiple cards together. I use them because all my collection are in slabs. They're in the thick acrylic, the thick cases. So I put team bags around them, and I actually annotate all my card information on the team bag. But they're very inexpensive. They come in packs of 100. These are 100. They're super cheap once you break them down per unit. And then when I put them in the team bag and I seal the team bag, that keeps the card from sliding around and everything else, so I don't need to use that tape. But on top of this, I'm going to also add another layer of protection. I'm going to take some cardboard and I'm going to make a couple cardboard slabs. I'm going to put my top loader in that. I'm going to put that inside my team bag and I'm going to peel off the top, fold it down. Now nothing's coming out. I've got a couple other layers of protection there from stuff getting caught in the machine, somebody slicing it with a box knife, and it keeps everything together. The cardboard is very easy to do. I get stuff shipped to the house on a regular occasion. I'm sure everybody gets Amazon, UPS, or even other stuff that you've ordered off of eBay. Just take a couple pieces of that scrap cardboard and throw it in your garage. So when you need to ship something out, all you do is you take the top loader. Let me pull it out and show you. Take the top loader, lay it down on the cardboard, take a pencil, just outline two, use a razor blade or a carpet knife or whatever, take a ruler, slice them out, comes into these little slabs, and they work perfect. Just make sure that you've got a rigid cardboard, not a super flimsy cardboard. It needs to be something rigid. And I'll also even keep a couple different stocks where if it's a card, a more expensive card, something that's maybe a little bit more important, I may use thicker cardboard, and I'll put that on the outside of the team bag. So I've got my card. I got my card between my two pieces of cardboard. I put all that inside my team bag. Fold it over with the team bag. That's good to go. Now the next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and sandwich that again between two thicker pieces of cardboard, and then that's when I'll use the blue painter's tape. Make my little pull tab. Take that tape one side, around the top to the other, get another one, make your little pull tab. I like putting all my pull tabs on the same side, that way the customer can see it and realize that's what they are. So I'll take my pull tab, make sure both tabs are over on that side. So nice and protected, nice and thick, and all of that goes into just a regular padded envelope, and you can seal or send those off. So the cardboard's pretty much free. The top loaders, I don't use them in my collection, but I get enough stuff sent to the house or I buy them, or I've got a bunch of top loaders just sitting around. Team bags are super inexpensive. Like I said, the cardboard's free, the painter's tape, and then the envelope. When you ship this stuff off, it's only a couple bucks in the US to ship the padded envelope off with everything in it. Then once they get it, all you have to do is peel the tabs. They're not damaging any of their stuff. Some people overpackage their stuff to the point where you end up damaging the card trying to get it out of the packaging. You want to make sure your packaging is nice and easy for them to get their stuff out and get their card in the same way that you shipped it. One other little tip or trick is if this is a high value card, if this is a card that's $100 or more, a sketch card or a rare chase card or something, I don't use padded envelopes. I will always use the small priority mail flat rate boxes, and I'll put my card, some bubble wrap into the box, and I'll ship this off. The box just offers a lot more protection for the crush. These don't get run through the envelope machine, so they don't get torn up like that. They come with some insurance, they come with a tracking number, all that good stuff. They're 8 something if you buy them at the post office. If you do it through eBay, if it's something you sell on eBay, you get a little bit of a discount. It's only 7 something. A little bit more expensive than using the padded envelope, but it ensures or helps ensures that they get that high value card. And you just pass this cost off onto your buyer. In eBay, when you set it up, you can set it up as these priority flat mail rate boxes, and for $7, it's good to go. And as a customer and as a collector, I would very much rather pay $7 as opposed to $2 or $3 to get the flat rate box. All right, there we go. All right, right, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see future videos, and subscribe to my various Instagram, Facebook, social media feeds if you want any more information about the Doctor Strange Archive. Later.